Hey, it's Mike Massey on Mikey's Adventures, and with me is makeup artist Mike. Mike, what's your last name?
Jones.
Jones, Mike Jones. Mikey and Mike Jones. So tell us, Mike, what movies have you done? Have you done a lot of movies?
No, the first movie I did was a zombie comedy, I guess you could call it, in Sanford, directed by Christine Parker, called The Forever Dead.
Okay.
And I'm currently getting ready to do a project for New Daydream Films and New Line Cinema called The Grinder.
Wow, The Grinder. What's that about? You know what it's about?
The best way to put it is The Grinder is a combination of Hostel and Wrong Turn.
Wow.
A little bit of a flavor of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Wow.
Just keep it up and out of the mic. I don't care what you do with it. I can put my hat on later.
What's the most unusual thing you've ever done? I mean, as far as...
I'd probably say the craziest effect I did was on The Forever Dead. We did a gut-ripping sequence that very reminiscent of Lucio Fulci's classics like Zombie and a little bit of Day of the Dead thrown in there. Mm-hmm. I'm more of a believer in the old school approach. I like to show as much as possible.
Right, okay.
Or there's some records right there on that.
Okay. But you're not from the Hitchcock old school of unless you see them.
I think it depends on really what you're trying to do. I think if you're doing a zombie movie, damn it, you're watching people getting eaten. Okay? There needs to be gore.
That's true.
Yeah.
Always a silence.
You know, I'm one of those people that kind of believes that if you don't like the stuff, you don't need to watch it. But you don't need to tell us as horror fans what we can watch.
Right.
That's why a rating system exists.
Right.
So I have no issue whether it's bloody or whether it's clean. I mean, if a good movie's a good movie, it's a good movie.
Yeah, that's true.
You're
alright?
A prime example would be Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original one. You really didn't see anyone get cut up.
No.
You didn't see any real gore.
That's true.
But the suspense was there.
Right.
Psycho, same way.
Who are some of the ones that you look up to in the industry? I mean, is there any favorite makeup artists that you...
Yeah, there are two in particular. Tom Savini, in my opinion, is the true master of everything. But another guy that doesn't get a lot of credit, who I think needs it, is Gianetto De Rossi.
I never heard of him.
Gianetto De Rossi actually did the makeup effects for Lucio Fulci's Zombie, and for modern, fans of more modern horror, he also did the effects for High Tension.
I see. Wow. So as a kid, were you like that? I mean, did you conjure up things and try to make ugly people your parents?
Yeah, I drove my parents nuts. Remember the first time I really did my own makeup, I was probably, 8 or 9 years old, and drove my parents crazy. I grew my nails long and then cut them into points to do werewolf makeup one year, fake hair and everything.
No, not yet.
It's like I said, makeup these days is a lost art. CGI and computer is a tool. It's not a means to an end. When you start replacing the hard work that goes into doing this,
Makeup's not like it used to be, and you was talking about that earlier. Was it's going back? It's going back to the old school of putting on the makeup and
Exactly. Well, I mean, a good example would be, I'll go back to High Tension. I don't think that there might have been 1 or 2 digital effects in High Tension, but everything else was, legit on screen. And, it just goes to show it might take a little bit longer.
Right.
But when something is makeup, it's easier to suspend your disbelief. When you look at CGI and you know that it's fake, you don't feel scared.
I agree.
Did the hair thin out? They want to do what it's supposed to do? It's kind of like
Well, you do a thing too with the magazine.
Yeah, I also write for a European magazine called Gore Zone, and I am also writing for a new website called the Underground Horror Movie Network. So if you get a chance, it will be up in mid to late October with lots of cool stuff.
Excellent. All right, it's Mike Massey on Mike's Adventures. I don't know where you're going to go. Goodbye. Adios. See you later.